we have arrived at Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals, and we're set to bring you all the action right here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Teams like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possession.
Gobert nails the baby hook.
Outstanding job converting it close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
The shot by Butler, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Curry, no good. Randall against Green. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Butler for three. And the Warriors miss again. Outside Conley, down low. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Yep, that one goes.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. McDaniels passes to Edwards, and a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3 ball is falling. That's how good he is.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And here's Curry for 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is, almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Randall can't hit. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Lets the 3 fly, and again, it's Curry with a 3. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. 3-point lead. A nice shot by Butler.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
For 3, Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Curry. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game. Edwards looking for an opening. McDaniels lays it up and banks it in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Butler. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Butler's got 6 points.
Excellent touch from Butler, showing he can be tricky with the floater, catching the D off guard.
McDaniels, that's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Warriors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And a deep 3 from Curry. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 12 points for him.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot. They want in close.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Here's Randall. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And here's Curry for three. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Curry. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Here's McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Here's Podziemski. Another three for Golden State.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Conley looking for an opening. They double him with Butler. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Any? Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
The three from Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Ooh, poked away. Curry with a steal. And here they go. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Won't see them miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
On the wing, Curry, stolen by Conley. And it's McDaniels off the drive. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Butler can't get it to go.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Minnesota is shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. He's off on the second. He nails the third. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
And Green is so clever at forcing the D's hand. Gotta be careful how you guard him inside.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Minot can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 13. Pass to Butler. On the wing, Curry. Releases. And there's another one for the Warriors.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting is around 55% so far. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Garza's checked in for Minot. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
The finish! And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And you can't leave someone open on Green's team. He's going to punish you for that mistake.
Green against DiVincenzo to the inside. Reid, a slam dunk by Reid.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
On the wing, Curry. No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Alexander Walker with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Oh, got that one up quick. The Warriors lead by 11. Green in the post. Reid defending. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Curry. Give him 20. Pajimski's shot is good.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Edwards for three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Curry. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17-point game.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Offensively, this is Green at his best in attack mode.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Butler with the bucket.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Now here's Conley. No points yet. Now DiVincenzo. Wide open look. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. So it's the Warriors now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Podziemski. Off the mark there with a three. Timberwolves trail by 14. For three, DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
And the bucket is good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Butler. He's got 17. Hits the three-pointer. Podziemski's got 16 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Edwards, no good. The Warriors lead by 17. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Drains the triple. Curry's got 23 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Minnesota with some changes. Randall comes in for Reed, and McDaniels is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Gobert.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. To the inside. And then jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Gets the three to fall. 19 points in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's DiVincenzo. Randall can't hit. The Warriors lead by 16. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
For three, DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's go with a three. Connects again from distance.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Here's Curry. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 31 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The shot by Conley, no good. On the wing, Curry beyond the arc, and again for three.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of them.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors as they look to get back into the series. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
What offensive effort from Green. Backing off the shot isn't even a consideration for him.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Stolen by Conley, and they're on the break. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Pajimski. The 3 is up. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. Off the inbound pass.
As hard-nosed as they come, Butler forces you to do extra to score against him.
From downtown, and the Warriors miss again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Hield comes with a double. Randall outside. From deep, Conley on target from range.
Right back at you. Conley's a counter-puncher. He knows when his team needs a lift.
The shot by Butler, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Edwards for 3, and again it's Minnesota with a 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Hield for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Yet another assist.
This is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passes, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, great things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. A masterful performance. The 6-footer. Offensive board. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Randall's got 11 points.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there.
Good! Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. From the arc. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Edwards. Edwards got 5 assists tonight. Right side Hield. And the Warriors with another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Fires for 3. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. 16 points for him.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Edwards for three, and another dime for him.
I mean, would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
And wow, the feat is astounding. We've seen this coming almost from the opening tip. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Randall, the three ball. Warriors with the rebound. Hield's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Podziemski. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Alexander Walker. That's tipped. Curry with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Butler taking his time here. Unloads. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Curry's got 39. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Timberwolves substitution, Naz Reid.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still displayed.
2 minutes to review the play.
It's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Warriors on D. Another miss by Minnesota. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Randall can't hit.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a 44% clip in the third. Will it go? A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something that D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Curry, no good. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The three is up. Nails it from 3. Randall's got 16 points.
Striking as fast as he can. Rand catches the defense unprepared with the pull-up.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Shoots from 12. The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Curry's shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor so far. Outside, Alexander Walker. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Pass to Alexander Walker. Hits the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Stephen Curry getting it done for the...
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Warriors lead by 21. It's Podziemski on the wing. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Clark. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Clark's gotten his first basket of the night.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Double team on Butler. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Edwards with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Curry. The three. And again for three.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement. One that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second.
Hield drives in. That one goes in. Hield's got 10 points in just the second half.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Edwards, no good. The Warriors lead by 21. Pass to Hield. This one for three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got assist number 7 tonight.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Podziemski with it. Launches a three. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds.
And after catching their breath, this crowd showering him with richly deserved cheers.
He puts on a shooting clinic. One of the best in playoff history.
Well, his three-point shooting has been incredible tonight. And it feels like there's nothing that the defense can do to slow him down.
Mike Conley's checked in for Alexander Walker. Pass to Podziemski. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Podziemski's got 25 points in the game.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Reed passes to Edwards. Minnesota again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Butler. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hield. Finished off the break. Hield's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Capable of lighting it up any given night. Hield's offensive game is only getting better.
Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Green. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And baskets like this get Green fired up. When you get physical with him, he takes it personally.
Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Randle outside. No good on the 3.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Pass to Podziemski. The 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Podziemski's got 28.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now Hield, guarded by Edwards. And it's Hield missing. And so Randle will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards finds Randle. Good as the jump shot falls. Randle's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randle can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Outside Podziemski. The 3 from Curry. Another bucket. Wow.
my goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Sinks it from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Yeah, they were on thin ice in this series. He knew it, and he went out there and did something about it. He wasn't about to let them go into a 3-1 hole. And down it goes, 2 points.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Pass to McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Puts up a 3. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Counted from distance.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. I love it. He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. McDaniels from long range. Pajimski grabs the board. Pajimski's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with time running down here in game 4, we've got to give...
Another one goes! Incredible!
He is scorching hot.
Well, I know this. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going? We'll see. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. A quick shot there. It's off target. Timberwolves shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Randall, good.
Why do lefty shots look so pretty? Like that one for Randall, man. I wish I shot a lefty.
And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Conley. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. And it's the Warriors with the ball. On the wing, Curry over Conley. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards. And then jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Conley passes to Edwards. Second chance effort. No luck on that one. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Stephen Curry.